Okay, so this is what the stock head unit looks like on a Colt Ralliart from 2009 and forward. I will replace this head unit with a head unit that I bought from Joying with an 8-inch screen. So in a second or two I will show you guys where to cut to modify the dashboard so you can fit the double din in here. Yeah, so what I did now is that I cut here and here. There was a plastic sticking out like this, so I had to remove it in order for the double din to go in here. So I cut here, 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 and here. And I also put something like this. I don't know what this is called, but there was a hole just like on this side, so I put this right here in order to fix the double din with the bracket on right here. So the same thing I will put on this side. It's basically something like this. Looks like this. It's very cheap, so but you need it in order to fix or to fit and fix the double din inside here. So I also had to cut right here. Right here there was a pocket in here, so I cut it out in order to fit the fascia. This one that looks like this. So you have to cut it. You have to cut the pocket out in order to fit this fascia. So what is left is just connecting everything to the head unit. So what I have bought is this steering wheel control interface and the LED, I think it's called. So it, as you see here, it says key 1 and key 2, and it's connected to key 1 and key 2. This lets you use the steering wheel buttons right here, and so you can control the head unit with it. So everything is connected, even the reversing camera. So there are some small things left here. So I have installed the microphone up here, and the GPS is installed, and the GPS receiver or sender or whatever it's called, it's installed inside. So what's left is just connect it to the head unit and then put everything together. So now everything is connected, and I will now put this frame or fascia in place and the screen and turn it on. So now it's in place, so let's turn on the car. It's really quick.
Okay, I tell you this phone gunner. When I go to tell you, so it's always bad.
Okay, so there are a couple of things that I like with this head unit and other things that I don't like, but I can start with the things that I like. First of all, it looks really good. I can't deny that. It just looks really nice. Looks nice with the car. It just makes the car look newer. Except the branding. It could have been a little bit smaller or without branding. Another thing is that it's really quick. Really quick. I haven't seen any lag or anything. It just flies through everything. Another thing is the equalizer or the sound. It sounds really good. Even if my speakers are not that good, the sound is really good on this head unit. And one thing that I really like is that I can just put a SIM card in it, and it's automatically connected to the internet. Like I can listen to the radio online instead of if I have bad reception. Yeah, so in the beginning when I got it, these touch buttons were really unresponsive. But I played with the settings, and it turned to be pretty good now. So as soon as I touch, it responds to me. It responds to my touch. So I don't know why why it doesn't do that from the beginning, but at least I could do something about it. Like I said, the sound is very good. Bluetooth sounds good when I play music through my phone, but I don't need it because I have internet and I can play through Spotify. And torque works well. The radio, well, let me start with the things that I don't like now. When I bought the head unit, I thought that the sound will be really good with everything, but that's not the case. This head unit doesn't have good reception when it comes to radio. So when I installed it, I just didn't have enough good reception to listen to music on the radio. So what happens was that I had to buy a radio amplifier, or a reception amplifier, or whatever it's called. So I had to buy an amplifier in order to make the radio work. Even with that, it's not as good as stock when it comes to reception. I'm not sure why, but let's say now that I've installed the amplifier, it's about 95% as good as the stock, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, so that was a bummer. But because I have internet, I can listen to music through the internet, but that costs money also. But I think if I buy even stronger antenna for the car, which I need to pay for, it might get better. Yeah, so the second thing is that I don't like is the call quality. This head unit has 4.2, Bluetooth 4.2. I've had other head units from Joying's competitors, Android head units, and they had like 2.0, Bluetooth 2.0 or 3.0, and those head unit, the call, if I called somebody, they couldn't hear me that well on those head units. Now with Joying's head unit, they hear me a little bit better, but when I listen to them, when they are talking to me and the sound comes out from the speakers, it is not as good as the other head units. I don't know why, because this head unit has really good sound quality. So I don't know why Joying haven't done anything about it, and I think it's just software. So they really need to work with that in order to make the sound get better for the person that I'm calling from the car. So I just don't understand, because everything else sounds really good, and I don't know why that thing doesn't sound good. It's just weird for me. I don't understand it. Other things, yeah. Support the support is pretty good. Joying support. When I call, I would like to get in touch with them more often. instead of just sending an email. Even if I'm in Sweden and they are in China, I understand that there are the hours are not the same. They are off work when it's morning and so on. When it's morning here, but I would like to have a chat instead of sending an email, waiting a day or two to get an answer. Other than that, like I said, I like the way it works. Yeah, I'm trying to find out what more I can say about this head unit. Yeah, so I have, when I installed it, I put everything inside, like the GPS receiver. It's inside, and even the Wi-Fi antenna, it's inside, but the mic is up here. Yeah. So now, but I have actually connected the steering wheel buttons to the head unit, so I can control it from here. Yeah, so the sound is good. It's really fast. I like that it's connected always because I can use torque. I can see where I've been, and also connect to Google Maps, so I can see where I've been driving fast and so on. But because of the Bluetooth is fast, I can connect both my phone and the OBD receiver or OBD reader at the same time. Because when you have Bluetooth 2.0 or 3.0, it will be really laggy. So it's good that it has a newer Bluetooth module. Yeah, so there are a couple of settings here that you guys need to look at before you start. This brake wire for video in motion. I couldn't watch any YouTube videos, which wasn't that nice because I came over here and clicked on it, so it was turned on, but it still didn't work. So I had to click a couple of times before it started working. And yeah, so the settings that you need to go into, and in order to fix the radio also, or not fix the radio, but there are a couple of settings that you need to play with before you can use the head unit as you want. Yeah, so it's the same with these buttons right here. So you have to hit 3368 in order to go in here. And so where is it? Yeah, so let me check here. Where was it? Yeah, panel key learning, touch screen calibration. Yeah, so it was here that I went and I just increased the touch area, and then it was really weird because when I touched here, it actually touched there. The screen reacted over there, so I had to go into touch screen calibration and calibrate it again, and that's when I got these panel buttons to work properly. Yeah, so other things to know: Netflix doesn't work on this head unit. I can't even find it on Play Store. But I have a similar service, but it's not Netflix. It's similar to Netflix. Here in Sweden, we have something else here, but that one works. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.